Hey guys, it's Anita Isaac, your sales and marketing expert. So how you all doing? I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you're staying at home, and I hope you're washing your gifted hands. So today I said I'm going on live to talk about why are your customers not buying. Interesting topic, right? Now before I go on, I said, what's this course for? What is this teaching for, or this class for, or this food for thought for? It is for salesmen, small business owners, and the list goes on as the case may be. So today, moving forward, everybody just listen up a little motivational quotes, and they get all fired up that they want to go into business. And the first thing they do is they search what type of business. They say follow your passion. By the way, this course is this teaching is going to be for 30 minutes, and I'm going to do it for 3 days in a row. I'm going to do it for today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow being first. I'm going to do it for 3 days in a row. And the purpose of today's course is to form a foundation to the course. Why are your customers not buying? That's the purpose of today's course, for you to know the foundation why. Now, like I was saying, people listen to motivational quotes, people read lovely stuff online, and people get all fired up and they get into the business. What happened along the way? The sad truth about the business is that the adrenaline that made you start the business in the first place is not going to stay with you all day long. It's going to wear off at one point. So you might be fired up today that, oh yes, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to do this sales, I'm going to make it happen. Yes. You're going to say all that at the beginning. But as you move forward, my dear, you're going to keep going like this until you get to zero. Because the entrepreneurship scheme, they show you the luxury, they don't show you the pain. They show you the gain, they don't show you the pain. They show you the luxury, they don't show you the slump. They show you the crown, they don't show you the thorn that came with it. So it's a really roller coaster ride. So when you see all that motivation, you get all fired up, you go out, you write your business plan, follow your passion. Yeah, I love the fashion business. For instance, let me give fashion as a category. I love the fashion business. Boom. You went out to say you're going to do bags and shoes. You go to maybe Balogu Market in Lagos, you buy all of them. Boom. And the bag and shoes, the cost price are very high. And then to make maybe a minimal profit, you need to sell it around 50 to 60K. And for my international audience, that should be around, let's say, $200 or even $100 with the present state of dollars right now. So that is it. And your cycle of influence, your cycle of friends, they cannot afford that. You are not in the cycle that can actually buy that. So your success rates keeps dwindling. And it keeps affecting your tenacity, your enthusiasm. You feel bad every day. You hate what you started. It's not too late to sit down and ask critical questions. Now, this is a place where you can ask those critical questions. Critical questions is, why did I even go into it in the first place? Who are my customers? How are they going to buy my products? Now, you've gone out there, they make very lovely statements. They tell you, make a prospect list. There's a list of people that can actually buy it. You go on, you carry your sheet of paper, and you make a list of people that can actually buy it. And when you make that list, so funny, you make that list, and then what happens? You call and call. From that list, you move to cold call. You do sales call, cold call. People that buy it, they even buy it at cost price just to patronize you. And you just sold it just to encourage yourself that I'm trying. And after all this, working hard every day, but you're not able to pay your bills. Working so hard, you're not able to pay your bills. You go to work in the morning, come back in the evening, you don't even see your kids. Before you come back, your kids, they've gone to bed. You're trying so hard as a man. Or you're a single lady, you canceled all your little money for cinema, little money for pedicure and manicure, little money for a nice hair, and then all didn't work out. You're not looking harder, but you still don't have anything in your bank account. You're just frustrated. Now you're at the point where you need to sit down, unlearn what you learned, and relearn and ask critical questions about your business. Where is your business going to? By the way, this nugget or this lesson is for 30 minutes, by the way. So you have to sit down critical and ask yourself some critical questions. What is the purpose of this business? Where do I hope this business to go? They always tell you, sell the benefits to the customer and not the futures of your product to the customer. Sell what your product is going to benefit the customer and not the future of your product. Hello? Do you know? Let me shock you. Do you know that benefits are relative and they differ from one customer to the other? Do you know that? So you see, you can't sell that. Now, before you go on, let's start like this. When you want to start a business, when you want to go into something that you're going to either sell products or services, the first thing you ask yourself is this: what is my customer's buying pattern? Why do they buy? Why do they buy what they buy? And what do they gain from buying what they buy? You have to know that. You have to know why they buy. But before you know why your customers buy, the next important thing, you have to know who are your customers. Now, it is so critical that you need to know who are your customers. If you do not know who your customers, how are you going to sell your product? How? Tell me. Are you going to distribute it to your family members? Even if you're not going to get your customers, it's basic. So, sorry, it's bad debt. That's what I mean, actually. It's really serious debt. So, what I'm trying to say is this: you have to know who your customers are. So, I took I took a key that's important to tell you what we call customers quadrants. Now, I draw it on my paper here. I want you to look at it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Customers quadrant. Is a S, is a C, is a D, and is an A. So that's customers quadrant. It's into 4. We have the sophisticated customers, and of course, we have the sophisticated customer, and of course, we have the cheap customer, we have the affluent customer, and we have the difficult customers. Now, all these are the customers category that are out there. But you need to know which customer that is actually your niche, because every product has its own niche. You might be able to get up to 4 to 3 niche in it, but here's with it. One of those categories will be predominantly your customer. Your duty is to discover that one and the other ones. It's the same thing they call tribe. Hey, I have my tribe. Your tribe means that these people are keen with you. These people are they follow you. They stand for what you stand for. They buy your product. That is your tribe. So you need to know what your customers are. So let me start by explaining each of those categories for you. Now, number 1 category is the sophisticated category. Now, these guys, they are the professional people. They are the engineers, the architects, the physicians, the pharmacists, the med lab scientists, doctors, the teachers. Now, the surveyors. Now, these guys are professional guys. They know book. They are intelligent. So you see, they have studied. So they want you, when you come to tell them, they need facts and figures. They want you to tell them in facts and figures. If you rub this skin on your hand is going to enter the outer layer of your skin wall, and it's going to penetrate down into the middle layer. And then, they need details. They need you to explain to them. They like facts and figures. That's what win them over. They are the sophisticated ones. They can afford it. They are the sophisticated ones. Then we have the cheap customers. These guys, facts and figures will not help you. Is your price cheap? Are you affordable? For instance, I made a post some day back, and I told you that some guy said, why would he go to drink a beer in the lounge that it cost him 1,000 naira when he can drink it on the roadside for a bottle of beer at rate of 350 naira. Now, for my international audience, I mean, why would he? 1,000 naira in the lounge, that's about $3, $4, and then 350 in the lounge, that means $1. So he was trying to say that why would he do that? Why would he buy something very expensive when he can get it cheaper? Now this guy, you already know that this guy is in the cheap customers category. He doesn't care about the value he's going to get. He just wants the price to be down. Now most of these guys, sometimes you can categorize them that they are unskilled workers, because a bulk number of them are unskilled workers. They depend on wages. But you can still find some of these professional skilled workers in that category, not because of they don't afford it. They just want to be in the category where they just want something cheap. So it's relative, but a bulk number of them unskilled workers, unskilled laborers. There's those people that depend on wages. Then we see the difficult customers. The difficult customers are customers like they are business owners. They have their car, they live comfortable. They are business owners. But the thing is here, those guys, they have people they've been dealing with for years that they built a relationship with. Now, they build a relationship with this person, with that person. They are not willing for change. In fact, they are anti-change. They will not join you. They will not say, okay, let me try it. No, they prefer to stay in their zone. They're difficult customers. They're not just in business owners. They're not just business owners. We can still find them in elderly men, elderly professionals. They just strict. They don't want to switch side. They like to stay on this side. And then the last one is the affluent guys. These guys have money. All what they tell you, they want to see the value you're giving them. They're going to pay if you give them good value. They have money. They're going to pay if you give them good value. So these are the categories. These are the 4 categories. Now, for every business, you must know. If you open, for instance, you open a lounge, for instance. You open a lounge, for instance, in a very nice, okay area, mid-class area, and you target that. In this area, these are the level of customers that you see very well in this area. For instance, you see more of sophisticated people here. You know that your pricing has to be wise. It doesn't have to be hiked. It doesn't have to be low. It has to be responsible. You know, there's some responsible price. Where did I get that one from? Your price has to be responsible. That's what I mean. Like, for instance, you told me I go to your place to buy a bottle of beer. You said the beer is 1,000 or 500 naira. Within that range, it's responsible. But when you tell me a bottle of beer is 2,000, like, is there anything that goes with the bottle of beer? So the truth is that you have to be responsible. You have to know what category you are actually aiming at. You can't decide that you want to start a booker business, for instance, and you go to Ikoyi to open your shop. Yaba is there. Some other good places, Surulere is there. Yanopaja is there. You went to Ikoyi to open your buka, and you are saying that people are not buying your product. My sister, my brother, the thing that is pushing you, we cannot find the key on this episode. So what I'm trying to say, back to my point, what I'm trying to say is this: you have to understand your customers. You have to know which category of customer will buy your product before you go on to invest, before you go on to start the business. Do what we call customer avatar. Get into the mind of your customer. Know why they will buy. You're giving them value, but know why are they buying? That's what some people say is selling points. You need to know why they are buying your product over another product, why they are patronizing your service over another service. What experience do they get when they use you? What do they lose when they don't use you? There's something you need to understand how your customer thinks. And then when you get all this figured out, when you get all this range, then you are ready. You're once you just made a step into selling. So now this is one of the many reasons why your customers are not buying. You do not know your customers. That is why they are not buying. Number one reason, you do not know your customers. That's why they are not buying. So I will continue on this on part 2 of why your customers are not buying. Do have a lovely day. Thank you for being a part of this. Take care.